Good morning, students. So today we discuss about rational numbers represent on number line. So before going to the topic, so once recall the representation of integers on a number line we discussed we learned in the previous class. Okay. First, so what is a number line? So number line indicate or located all the points with equal intervals. So number line. So I take the number line like that. So in the represent the points. Okay, it represent indicate the number of total numbers with equal intervals like 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus. Okay, this is number line. So in our previous class, we learned representation of integers on a number line. Okay, so representation of integers on a number line. First, suppose how many integers lies between 1 and 4. How many integers lies between 1 and 4? So simply, so 1 and 4, they represent 2 and 3. That means 2 integers lies between the 1 and 4. Okay. So how many integers lies between -1 to 4? How many integers lies between -1 to 4? How many from -1 here? So that means 0, 1, 2, 3. So these 4 lies between the -1 and 4. Can you say about how many integers lies between 2 and 3? How many integers lies between 2 and 3? No integers lies between the two successive integers. Because 2 and 3 are the two successive integers. So in integers, the two successive integers cannot have the in between integers. Okay. So now we are moving to represent the rational numbers on a number line. Okay. For example, so we take the 3 by 4. So we take the 3 by 4 is a rational number. So how to represent 3 by 4 on a number line? So when you represent the rational number on a number line, so we must be the following steps. First, we draw the number line. So first we draw the number line. So and in the locate the integers on that. So like 0, so make equal intervals. Okay, this is the first step. So here, observing that this is in the fraction. Okay, so denominator indicates the how many parts it divided into the total parts. Okay, so denominator indicates the total number of parts. Numerator indicates the number of required parts. For example, we represent pictorial. For suppose I take this circle. So in that, so how many parts the denominator indicates? That means the total part will be divided into 4 equal parts. Denominator indicates the total number of parts. Okay, that means it divided into 4 parts. So numerator indicates how many parts you represented. How many parts you represented? 3. So that means so we have shared 3 points. That means this is the representation of 3 by 4 in pictorial form. Okay. So now we are representing in the 3 by 4 on a number line. Okay. So all of you understand? So denominator indicates the total parts. Numerator indicates how many parts you require. Okay. So first. So total parts, denominators indicate the total parts, that is 4. Okay, so here 3/4 is the rational number represented on the number line. So when you represent the rational number on a number line, so first we draw the number line and indicate the integers on that. So first, before that, we are observing that 3/4. So 3/4 is the proper fraction. 3/4 is the proper fraction. So 3/4 is the proper fraction. So what is the proper fraction? So proper fraction indicates always less than 0. So proper fraction represents the always less than 0. That means simply you have to say that the value must be lies between. The value must be lies between 0 and 1. Why? Because here 3/4 is the proper fraction. Okay, so proper fraction is, it must be lies between 0 and 1. So first draw a integer line. So draw a integer line. Here 3/4, it is the positive sign, that means I represent. So 0 here, positive integers only. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. Okay, here denominator indicates total parts will be divided into 4 equal parts. Total parts will be divided into 4 equal parts. That means each part divided with 4. Each part divided with 4. So that means 0/4, that the value is 0. Okay, the value is 0. So 1/4. So 2/4. So it is equivalent to 1/2. Okay. So here 3/4. So what is the value of 4/4? So 4/4 is equal to the value of 1. 4/4 is represented as 1. Okay. So that means here already you know that. So 3/4 is lies between the 0 and 1. So 0 and 1. So it is the locate the 3/4 here. So this is the representation of 3/4 on number line. So what are the steps we did? Okay. So first divide each unit into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts with respect to 0. Why? Because we are dividing each unit into 4 equal parts, because denominator indicates the total number of parts we divided. Okay, here it is 4. That means we divide 4 equal parts with respect to 0. So after that, how many parts we consider? Okay, so take 3 parts. Take 3 parts out of this. Take 3 parts out of this. Okay. So how to represent the position of 3/4? It is the third position. Towards right side of 0. Why? Because it is the positive sign. That means it is the positive rational number. That means the third position towards right side of the 0. Right side of the 0 is represent 3/4. This is about rational number represented on a number. So what are the steps we followed? Here the rational number will be proper fraction. That means proper. So proper means it is must be lies between 0 and 1. Why? Because proper fraction is always less than 1. Okay. So after take the number line and make it integers. So after that, so here denominator indicates the total number of parts we divided. Here denominator is 4. That means each part divided with 4. After that, so locate the point. We are located 3/4. Okay. So that means divide each unit into 4 equal parts. In that, take 3 parts, because denominator indicates the how many parts we want. Okay. So position of the point. Okay, it is the third position towards right side of the 0. Okay. For example, For example, okay, so this is about 3 to 4. For example, we have to consider the another rational number. So that is first like 5 by 8. That is 5 by 8. So tell me what are the steps we need? Okay. So is it a proper fraction or improper fraction? So it is a proper fraction. That means it must be lies between 0 and 1. Okay, that is first. That means represent number line. So after that, take the points like that. Here positive value. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so each part divided with 8. Why? Because here denominator is 8 parts. That means 0 by 8, 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 4 by 8, 5 by 8, 6 by 8, 7 by 8, 8 by 8. Okay, so 8 by 8 is nothing but the value is 1. That means it is represented as 1. It is represented as 1. So here represent 5 by 8. So 5 by 8 is here. Okay, so how can you write that? How can you write the steps? Okay, first what you done? So draw a number line. Okay, make the integers on that. Okay, so next what is the denominator here? 8. That means each part divided to 8. That means 0 by 8, 1 by 8, like that. Okay, so after that, okay, look at the 5 by 8. So 5 by 8 located at the 5th position. Which position? 5th position towards right side of the 0. For example, can you represent minus 5 by 8? Yes, simply same writing. So minus 5 by 8 it is taking only left side of 0 because it is the negative rational numbers. Okay, represent on the number same process up to left side. Same dividation into 8 equal parts. So after that, find represent the minus 5 by 8 and minus 5 by 8 it is 5th position towards left side of the 0. Left side of the 0. So this is about representation of rational number on a number. For example, you have the doubt. Sir, we talk about only proper fraction. But what about improper fraction? Okay, so you have got improper fraction. Okay, for example, tell me that any improper fraction. Okay, so for example, 29 by 6. So 29 by 6. So 29 by 6 is improper fraction? Yes, it is a improper fraction. How can you say that? When the numerator is greater than denominator. When the numerator is greater than denominator, then you have to say that it is a improper fraction. Okay, so first improper fraction convert into mixed fraction. Improper fraction converting into mixed fraction. How to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction? By using division. Okay, so 6 divided with 29. 6 4 is 24 and remainder is 5. How can you write that? So 6, okay, it divided by 4. That means portion right here. And what is the remainder? 5. Write as 4 into 5 by 6. This is the mixed fraction of 29 by 6. By using this one, so here 4 5 by 6. So 4 5 by 6 means it is must be lies between 4 and 5. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Why? Because 4 5 by 6. After 4, okay, after 4 means it must be lies between the 4 and 5. That means so we have to represent the number line like that. So take the 4 and 5. So in that, how many parts are there? 6 parts. That means in between we have to divide 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 parts. So each part divided with how many parts? Each part divided with 6. Okay. So each part is divided with 6. Okay. So apart from that, so each part divided with 6. Okay, so in that how many parts we require? 5th point. Okay, how many parts? 5th point. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means this is the 29 by 6. This is the 29 by 6. Okay, this is the definition of improper fraction. Okay, so for better understanding, so we have to see your examples. We have to see the examples on our textbook, example 6 and example 7. You have to understand. Okay, so I hope all are understand. Okay, so thank you. So in next session we have to discuss about the remaining topics. Thank you.